Hey everybody, NCWQ here. Hope y'all can hear me well. My volume should be working good. I'm actually using a different means to communicate. So if you can hear me well, just give me a 5x5 in the chat. And I'm going to wait for a minute and see how many other people might come in. Been having a little bit of internet issues, so I'm not sure what to make of that other than it's the weather. Hey JM, happy 2025. Sounds so futuristic this year. Yeah, it does, but today it started off really weird. If you're looking at the news, there has been a piece of news that scientists are expecting the axial seamount to erupt sometime in 2025. So that news came out within this last week. Also, there was a T attack in Louisiana that unfortunately has taken lives, and about 35 people have been injured. And then, to top that off, some areas of the country are going through a lot of cold weather right now. And if we didn't have all of that going on, today is New Year's. There's been a 6.2 in the South Sandwich Islands region, which, I've been looking out for, but had expected it a week ago, and it has occurred, and that is in the South Sandwich Islands. So they have had an earthquake which was 80 kilometers deep. It is now downgraded on EMSC to a 6.1 at 80 kilometers in depth. So I will show you guys where this earthquake is at. So let's get Google open. And let's get our place marks in here. I'm not back far enough, so I can't exactly pull up all the data. But I'm going to get this in here and show y'all where this earthquake occurred. So we're down here, South America, past Argentina. This is subduction zone over here. We have Zavodowski volcano here, stratovolcano. We have the Hudson stratovolcano here. And we have Leskov Island, which is a stratovolcano. So this is happening where there's three volcanoes. Then we have the subduction zone here, and this is the South America Scotia convergent boundary. This area moves at 78 millimeters per year towards westerly. So it moves westerly. Anyways, that's what's happening for today. It's been interesting. Richard says he's still eating, but he's here. That's awesome. That's always awesome. I hope you are able to hear me well. I am checking my sounds and stuff to make sure that it's coming in. I don't want it to be too loud. So if I'm too loud, just turn it down a little bit. I did some testing on the stream the other day. The headset is for some reason not working right with the computer. So every time I go to check, the headset has turned the sound down. So can't have that happening, because then I'll be doing a video and the sound's really low. So I know it's making some people irritated, and I am sorry, and hopefully we will get this figured out. I want to try to find a microphone which attaches to the computer. One of the ones, I'll show y'all what it looks like. So this is going to be my thing that I have to find. So this is going to be something I have to save up for. But I want to get one that looks, and I'll show you what it looks like. It looks like this one. So I'm going to get one that's kind of like this one, or like this one. My daughter uses these, so I'll go with whatever she's got in her room because she's never had issues with hers. It's like this one, but she's never had issues with her microphone, and so I'm figuring if I use what my daughter uses since she's a gamer, that might work best. JM, I've been hearing of this particle fog around the world. Looks like beanbag particles, small white balls densely floating within the fog. Well, that sounds weird. Fog is usually made up of water, so that's different. I'm going to have to do some research on that. That is kind of strange. I'm looking up stuff online. California's going to have dense fog and rain chances. Dense fog is clearing on Monday. Warm air, moist air blows in from the south, and if there is snow or cool moisture on the ground, it will come in contact with some warm, moist winds. This contact between the air and ground will cause the air blowing to become cool. Then dew point rises and creates humidity and forms fog. So there are three types of fog. There's advection, radiation, and upslope fog. So let's see if I can give you some information. Advection fog forms due to moist air moving over the colder surface and resulting cooling of the near surface air to below the dew point temperature. Advection fog occurs both over water and land. Radiation fog, ground and valley fog. Radiational cooling produces this type of fog. Under stable nighttime conditions, long wave radiation is emitted by the ground. This cools the ground, which causes a temperature advection. In turn, moist air near the ground cools to its dew point. Depending upon ground moisture content, moisture may evaporate into the air, raising the dew point of this stable layer, accelerating radiation fog formation. Upscale fog or Cheyenne fog. This type occurs when sloping terrain lifts air, cooling it adiabatically to its dew point and saturation. Upslope fog may be viewed as either a stratus cloud or fog, depending on the point of reference of the observer. Upslope fog generally forms at a higher elevations and builds downward into valleys. This fog can maintain itself at higher wind speeds because increased lift and adiabatic cooling. Upslope winds more than 10 to 12 knots usually result in stratus rather than fog. The east slope of the Rocky Mountains is a prime location for this type of fog. Then you have steam fog. In steam fog in the northern latitudes, steam fog forms when water vapor is added to the air that is much colder, then condenses into fog. It is commonly seen as wisps of vapor emanating from the surface of water. This fog is most common in the middle latitudes near lakes and rivers during autumn and early winter, when waters are still warm and colder air masses prevail. Then you have frontal fog, and that's associated with frontal zones and frontal passages. This type of fog can be divided into three types: warm front, prefrontal fog; cold front, postfrontal fog; and frontal passage fog. And then you have ice fog. And ice fog is composed of ice crystals instead of warm water droplets and forms in extremely cold Arctic air, which would be negative 29 Celsius or negative 20 degrees Fahrenheit and colder. So there are different types of fog, and this is an interesting article, and you can read more about it on here because this was a thing that was put together, which will show you all about fog. JM, thanks for saying it sounds great. I don't know if my channel just dropped members off again or what. People keep dropping off. Hey, hello. got all types of fog around here in Nova Scotia, lol. Well, that's interesting. So yeah, today's been interesting already in itself for being a new year. And I just wanted to get on real quick and wish everybody a happy new year. And tell all my subscribers that I love them. And I hope that y'all are all having a great day. I am not making any resolutions for this year, other than I resolve to continue to make videos to the best of my ability and live streams. And if y'all have any suggestions, to email them to me. As far as being available this week, today, well, if y'all notice, I haven't been on for the last few days, and that's because I'm getting ready to go through a major inspection with my apartment, because they're inspecting all of the apartments here in my apartment complex. So I have been getting my house ready for this inspection, and been really busy just doing stuff and getting things done. So I have not been meaning to avoid being online or ignore anybody. And also, for anyone that needs to know, I now have a phone, so I am callable. For my friends and family that need to get in touch with me, you already have my number. I did not change it, so it is still the same. What else? Yep, I want to grow this channel this year. That is a biggie. I want to grow this channel from 2,630 something people. I want to grow this channel and make it a bigger channel. That is my goal for this year. Anyways, you guys, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. I don't know, I haven't seen any fog here. I don't know, how many of y'all got to see the Northern Lights the last 2 days? I heard that the Northern Lights were out due to another solar storm. I heard that people in, I believe it was 18 states were able to see it, all the way up until 6 o'clock this morning. I wish I had been able to see it, but I looked and didn't see anything. It was nice and dark sky, so I saw nothing. My other goal this year, since I have a goal, keep that car running. Yeah, no more car issues. I got all my fingers and my toesies crossed. So anyways, you guys, if you want to help my channel this year for 2025, I do have a PayPal below the video. Anything that you give me helps me with keeping this channel up, alive, and moving. What else? Join one of the Facebook groups. We have groups that are growing really, really fast. And some of them, we do need some help with them. So if you join them and you're there for a while, you might get to help on them. Anyways, you guys, I love you. And I just wanted to check in with y'all and tell you Happy New Year 2025. Woohoo, we made it here. Okay, so anyways, I love you. Richard, thank you for being here. JM, thank you for checking in. And if you're new, I appreciate you joining the channel. And anybody else that has stopped by and watched, thank you for being here. And I will see you all. Let me see here. Let me get back out of here. Got to give y'all a date here. So my inspection is on the 3rd. I'll try to do a live stream tomorrow. Definitely on Saturday. Maybe on Sunday, I don't know. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I will be around. If I'm going to do live streams, I need to have quite a bit to talk about. So I don't want to wear myself out with topics to talk about. So I may be doing a live stream every other day and doing videos as need be. I don't want to have videos where I'm just not have anything to talk about. anyways, you guys, anybody have any questions or anything while I'm on? Speak now or forever hold your peas. Alright, you guys, I'm watching. I'm hoping that emergency management is going to be doing the live stream today. I talked to him and I think he is. So hopefully there'll be more information on the T attack that occurred in Louisiana. Sadly, like I said, several people did pass away. This person did have an ISIS flag on the moving truck, so it was a T attack, and we'll see what all more information comes out, and keep an eye on this. It just reminded me that just about a week ago, the German market in Germany, the Christmas market, was attacked, and we talked about that on the live stream, and the fact that that happened. So I don't know, I'm just wondering if people are doing stuff, and it just seems like it's really soon after the last one happened. So we'll have to see if this was copycat or not. Anyways, you guys, I love you. Thank you, Richard, for being here. Thank you, JM, for being here. And thank you, everybody else who showed up today. And I will see you all on the next one. Please remember to tell somebody you love them. Tomorrow is not promised. And make every day of this year an adventure. Life is meant to be lived. And it's meant to have fun. Anyways, you guys, I love you. And I will see you on the next one. God bless.